Assalamu alaikum student. Hope you all are fine. Today I am recording part 2 of my video lecture related to prime factors by division method. In this lecture we will solve question number 7 of exercise 2E page number 38. Question is, use the division method to find the prime factors of these numbers. We already solved this type of question in the previous video. But here a hint is given to you, that is, use rule of divisibility. As you have already seen in the previous video, we already use rule of divisibility to find the prime factors by division method, because this will help you to find the best possible prime number that will divide your given number. As you see, this time we have a quite more bigger number. So before starting this question, rules of divisibility. First rule is, or any number with 0, 2, 4, 6, 8 at the unit place is divisible by 2. All even numbers are divisible by 2. Rule number 2 is, if the digits of any number add up to a number which is divisible by 3, then the original number is also divisible by 3. Rule number 3 is, any number with 0 or 5 at the unit place is divisible by 5. You all are already familiar with these rules. So let's start our question. We have to find the prime factor using division method. And your number is 230. So you see, we will find their prime factor using the rule of divisibility. First of all, write your number and draw a table as shown. As you see, the last digit of the given number is 0, which is even, so it is divisible by 2. Also, if your last digit is 0, the number is also divisible by 5. But we will go with the smallest possible prime number that will divide 230 completely. First, I will show this division in rough work by simple division method. Here you see how we divide 230 by 2. So first of all, write your divisor and consider the first digit of 230, which is 2, and divide it by 2. We know that 2 times 1 is 2. Subtracting, and then you get 0. Bring the next digit down and divide it with 2. We know that 2 times 1 is 2. By subtracting it, you will get 1. Bring the last digit down and the number is 10. Divide it with 2 and you will get 2 times 5 is 10. So your quotient is 115, leaving remainder 0. Now I will show you how you perform this division in your mind. Again, look at your number, which is 230. Consider the first digit and divide it with 2. 2 times 1 is 2. Consider the next digit, which is 3, and divide it with 2. Again, 2 times 1 is 2. Remainder 1. Keep this remainder in your mind. 1 with this 0 becomes 10. Here you see, 1 with this 0 become 10. So 2 times 5 is 10. You see how easily I perform this division in my mind? Okay. Next number is 115. Now you see the last digit is 5. So you know that by the rule of divisibility, that if your last digit is 5, it will be divisible by 5. Now we will divide this by 5. Again we will perform this division in our mind. consider the first digit, which is 1, and divide it with 5. We cannot divide 1 by 5, so consider first two digit, which is 11, and divide it with 5. We know that 5 times 2 is 10. Be careful about the placement of 2. 2 will come under 1 at 1's place. Now, when you divide 5 times 2, when you multiply 5 times 2, you will get 10. So the remainder is 1. Keep this remainder in your mind, and 1 with 5 become 15. 5 times 3 is 15. So, the number is 23. Now, you have to find the prime number that will divide 23 completely. We know that 23 is a prime number. So, 23 will only be divisible by 23 or 1. So, 23 times 1 is 23. When you get the 1, you will stop this process. At the end, you will write your prime factors of 230 by multiplying these numbers. 2 times 5 times 23. Now move to part B of question number 7, exercise 2E, page number 38. Your part B is 30 to 100. This time you see the numbers are bigger. So again, using the rule of divisibility, we can easily solve this question. Write your number, draw a table, think about the prime number that will divide 30 to 100 completely, as the last digit is 0, so it will be divisible by 2 or also with 5. We will go with the smallest one. If you go with 5, this will create no problem. But to go with the smallest one, make your question more easy. So, using our mental math, we will divide this number quite easily. So, go with 2. Consider the first digit, which is 3. 2 times 1 is 2. Remainder 1. 1 with 2 become 12. 2 times 6 is 12. Next is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. And 2 times 0 is 0. Again, your last digit is 0. So, it will be divisible by 2 or 5. So, we will go with 2. We know that 2 times 8 is 16. So, write 8 under 6. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Next number is 800. Again, last digit is 0. So, we will again go with 2. You can also go with 5 and check your answer. Your answer will be always same. Here I go with 2. 2 times 4 is 8. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Number is 400. Last digit is 0. Go with 2. And divide it 400 by 2. Now 2 times 2 is 4. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. I am really enjoying this division method. Hope you can also. Number is 200. Again go with 2. 2 times 1 is 2. 2 times 0 is 0. 2 times 0 is 0. You see how interesting it is? Now the number is 100. Last digit is 0. So we will go with 2. We cannot divide 1 by 2, so we will consider first two digit, which is 10. 2 times 5 is 10. Write 5 under 0. 2 times 0 is 0. Now the number is 50. Last digit is 0. Again go with 2. We know that 2 times 25 is 50. Now the number is 25. Last digit is 5. Go with 5, because when your last digit is 5, the number will easily divisible by 5. As you know that 5 times 5 is 25. So the number is 5 now. 5 is a prime number. So we will divide 5 by 5. And at the end we will get 1. We will stop this process and write the prime factors by multiplying all these numbers. 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 times 2 2 times 2 times 2 times 5 times 5. C. And the number is 459. Write your number. Draw a table. Now 459. What will be your last digit? It is 9. It is not a prime and it is not an even number, or so it is not divisible by 2. The last digit is neither 0 nor 5, so it is not divisible by 5. Now let us add these digits to check whether it is divisible by 3 or not. 4 plus 5 is 9 plus 9 is 18. 18 is divisible by 3. So definitely 459 is divisible by 3. So we will go with 3. Now we will divide 459 by 3. Consider the first digit, which is 4, and divide it by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. Remainder 1. 1 with this 5 become 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Remainder 0. Consider the last digit, which is 9. 3 times 3 is 9. Now you see the number is 153. Now again add up these digits. 1 plus 5 is 6 plus 3 is 9. 9 is divisible by 3. So 153 will definitely divisible by 3. So we will go with 3. Now consider the first digit and divide it by 3. 1 cannot be divided by 3. Now consider first two digit, which is 15, and divide it by 3. We know that 3 times 5 is 15. Now the last digit is 3. 3 times 1 is 3. So you see how easily we divide this. Again we need to think about the prime number that will divide 51 completely. You see that 5 plus 1 is 6 and 6 is divisible by 3. So we will divide this by 3. Again consider the first digit and divide it by 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 2 remainder. 2 with this one becomes 21. 3 times 7 is 21. Now as you know that 17 is a prime number, so it will only divisible by 17 or 1. So we will divide 17 by 17 and get 1 at the end. Now we will stop this process and write the prime factors of 459 as 3 times 3 times 3 times 17. Move to part D of exercise 2E, page number 38. Your number is 4545. Write your number. Draw a table. Think about the prime number that will divide 4545 completely. Now you see the last digit is 5, so it will be divisible by 5. Also 4 plus 5 is 9, plus 4 13, plus 5 18, and 18 is divisible by 3. So the number will be divisible by 3 or 5, but we will go with 3. Now divide the number. Consider the first digit and divide it with 3. 3 times 1 is 3. 1 remainder. 1 with 5 become 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Next digit 4. 3 times 1 is 3. Remainder 1. 1 with 5 become 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Quite interesting. Again, you see last digit is 5, so it will definitely be divisible by 5. But you can also see 1 plus 5 plus 1 plus 5 is 12. Now, this shows that it can also be divisible by 3. So, we will go with 3. Consider the first digit, which is 1. We cannot divide 1 by 3. Now, the first two digits of the number is 15. 3 times 5 is 15. Write 5 under 5. Next digit is 1. We cannot divide 1 by 3. So, we will write here 0. Now, 1 and 5 become 15. So 3 times 5 is 15. You can also perform this division in your rough work. Now the last digit is 5, so it will definitely be divisible by 5. And the sum of the digits of the number cannot be divisible by 3, so it will only be divisible by 5. So this time we will go with 5. Here you see 5 times 1 is 5, 5 times 0 is 0, 5 times 1 is 5. The number is 101. Now you need to think about a prime number that will divide 101 completely. Do you know any number? No? Actually, student, 101 is a prime number. It will only be divisible by 101 and 1. So we will divide 101 by 101 and we will get 1. Now we will stop this process. And at the end, we will write our prime factors of 4545 as 3 times 3 times 5 times 101. I hope you have completely understood the question. Practice these questions at home. Thank you.